everybody? It is I, Zankoku, bringing you a movie review. Yes, I know, it has been forever since I've done one of these. This review was requested way back near the beginning of my channel. I made several videos showing off my awesome movie collection, and a subscriber named Pizza Man Gaming requested a couple of them for me to review. I've been meaning to do this one for quite a while, but I keep pushing it off, putting it off for later. All this stuff kept happening, and hell, I don't even know if he's still paying attention anymore. But a promise is a promise, even if it's quite late. So here it is, my review of the movie Anthology of Terror, Prelude. As you can tell by the movie's title, this is an anthology movie, meaning that there are multiple stories instead of one single narrative. The stories are preceded by a short segment featuring a character called the Archivist, a mysterious figure who must read stories from a book containing stories of terror. I know, crazy, huh? They're a little cheesy, but it's not really that horrible. Anyways, this anthology consists of 3 tales. The first is called He Won't Stay Dead. The second is I Killed You Once. And the last one is Survive the Night. For this review, I am going to focus on each story separately. So let's get on with it. He Won't Stay Dead is about a couple of thugs who rob an old woman and her deformed son. The thugs end up shooting the woman and the son and stuff them into their car's trunk. They later go to a garage to work on the car when they soon realize the deformed son isn't dead. Fairly short, this story offers the viewer very little in terms of storyline, or much of anything at all. The violence is as brief as the segment and is rather bland. I did, however, think that the actors who played the 2 thugs did a decent job. My scores for this one are follows. Violence and gore, 2 out of 5. While there is a neat scene of gore in this one, it is really just a below average amount. So 2 out of 5. Shock value, 0 out of 5. No surprises here, really, nothing. Plot, 1 out of 5. As basic as a plot can get, and there are still some holes. I mean, the whole garage thing by itself, anyways. Going on, acting, 1.5 out of 5. While I thought the 2 thugs were decent, everyone else was just bad. Nudity, 0 out of 5. Nothing really going on there. Enjoyment factor, 2 out of 5. The gore was okay, and it wasn't boring, so that's what it has going for it. Overall impression, 2 out of 5. It was way too short and had little story to offer, but it wasn't horrible. It was just below average. So the average score all of that is 1.2 out of 5. Next, we have I Killed You Once. This one begins in the 1950s when a battered wife poisons her husband's tea and buries him in the basement. 40 plus years later, she is haunted by voices and goes to the basement with a gun and awaits her fate. Another very short story and really has little enjoyment to it. Honestly, this is a complete throwaway segment. The start was nice, but there was no real payoff in the end, and it just kind of falls flat. So let's get to the scores. Violence, gore, 1 out of 5. A poisoning and a shadow act of violence just doesn't cut it here, people. Shock value, 0 out of 5. The only thing shocking about this is that they put it in the movie. Plot, 1 out of 5. There is just nothing really good here. I mean, there's a plot, but it's just bad. Acting, 3 out of 5. The only bright spot is that the actors outside of the husband's a bit over-the-top death scene did a great job, which is such a shame because everything else is pretty bad. Nudity, well, 0 out of 5. Yep, come on. Enjoyment factor, 1 out of 5. It starts off nice and then just bombs. And my overall impression, 1 out of 5. Squander potential. They should have rethought this one before making it, really. Average score is a 1 out of 5. Finally, we have Survive the Night. They definitely saved the best for last here. In a nuclear-devastated future, escaping unknown creatures, a lone soldier finds himself stranded in an unknown building. Far from safety, he must survive the night until a team can make its way to his position. However, it appears that he may not be alone. By far the best and most interesting segment, it is still pretty short and offers only a little more in terms of content than its preceding stories. I like the concept, but I wish they did a bit more with it. I mean, it sort of just kind of turned out to be like a haunted building story as opposed to what I thought might have been like some sort of zombie or monster mutant outbreak thing. But anyways, let's get to the scores. Violence and gore, 0.5 out of 5. I mean, not really much of anything really going on violence and gore-wise here. But, you know, hey, the rest of it's a little bit better. Shock value, 1 out of 5. A couple of jump scares and a neat little scene thrown in brings that score to at least 1. Plot, 2.5 out of 5. It's interesting, but I was really hoping for some more. Acting, 3 out of 5. I mean, there's some really bad dialogue here, but the acting I thought was pretty good. I mean, I really did enjoy the actors in this one. Nudity, 0 out of 5. That's not surprising. Enjoyment factor, 3 out of 5. Probably higher because we are coming off a big letdown with the last story. But I still really enjoyed this one, and it did keep me interested. Overall impression, 2.5 out of 5. The best of the bunch, but I still wanted more out of this one. I mean, really, they should have trashed the second segment and just made this one longer and more developed. The average score is 1.8 out of 5. So overall, a very pedestrian effort. But considering that this is an ultra low budget offering, and for what I've seen, this is only their second feature, so I'd say they did a decent job considering all that, but they have a lot of room for improvement. If I had to score it overall, I guess I would give the entire movie a 2 out of 5. So just a little bit below average. So there you have it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Check out my channel for more stuff. Subscribe maybe. I know this isn't exactly what my subscribership is expecting out of me, but hey man, I'm still doing movie reviews. I'm still doing whatever I feel like. And besides, you know, if someone requests something, I'm going to try to at least get it done. And, you know, sure, it might take me half a year or more to do it, but I'm going to try to do it. So keep throwing requests at me. I'll see what I can do about them. And, of course, you know, movies. I'm still going to be focusing on movies. Hell, I've got the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror just 2 months away. Yeah, I know, 2 months away, so I'm going to really start hitting up those movies pretty soon. You know, and by the way, no one's actually watching this anyways. I might only get maybe like 3 views in this whole thing, and whoever's watching this, you know, hey, if you're still there, you know, I don't know, leave a comment or something. I don't know. I'm just droning on and on a bit, so I should end it right now. So